We're doing it. 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 I'm not a great man.
What about me, Bob?
Pull the trigger, bitch. Fucking my heart's racing like a 10 motherfucking thousand feet.
Show, producer, show.
Buenos dias, Juan El Togamenda Amanda Mayara. And I'm like this dick now. My God, Harry!
Squirted all over my face.
Mike, tell me more about the Houdini. Mike gave me the steamer from Cleveland. The only one allowed in my poop chute.
Ah, the French.
I'll suck your dick.
Aaron does not make me come.
Fuck, April fucking never comes.
Shut up, DJ!
Oh, Taylor Swift. Oh, Taylor Swift.
Shuli Network, completely unprecipitated. What's the word I'm looking for?
I'm gonna shit all over the place.
Now that's totally joke.
I love guys.
Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away, yeah. Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away, yeah.
Stay tuned for an emergency show.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking come through the screen.
It's a hypocrisy.
What I love about penis sprinkle.
God, I love penis sprinkle.
Let's watch the dues pay you.
It's time to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Get out of your coffin, you son of a bitches.
Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy. Go. Time to wake up. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Never crank your arm.
Song's really hitting this one.
Bear with me.
Get up, get up.
Mike, tell me more about the Houdini. Shut up.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
Hey!
What? All right, go ahead. Start it off, Anthony. Go ahead. You're
Hi.
shot out of a fat guy
Hi.
cannon. Go ahead.
A big cannon.
You shot out of a hallway.
Took him a long took him a long time to shove me in that cake. All right,
I
I'm
promise.
sorry. All right, I'll
Everybody-
start the show. It's fine.
Yeah, everybody will get a turn. Just let me start.
Hey, can I talk now? I would like to.
Is your voice going?
I was screaming last night a little bit at the screen.
Yeah, more cock, more cock. Is that what you were screaming all night at the party?
Oh, there's
That's what I
plenty. There's
heard.
plenty of that.
Let me go, guys. Stop.
Plenty
good-
of cock at the game.
Fuck it. We're here. Hi. How's it going?
Hi.
Just sign up, member, like, subscribe, all that shit. What's up, boys? How we doing? Everybody's eager beavers. Let's go.
Yeah, enjoying my tea today. What a tasty tea.
That's what we're opening with all this. Everybody fucking blah, 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 blah. And then we go, what do you got, boys? We go, I'm enjoying
I
some
said two
tea
words.
right now.
That's-
If only I had toast with this right now, I'd be.
Should be even quieter. What was going to happen?
Oh, I'm up, man. Come on, let's fucking go, man. It's
I'm
fucking-
trying. I'm
the
trying.
Super
Just let
Bowl.
me do the spiel, guys. Just let me do the spiel. Good morning. Welcome to the BS show. Mike Morse, Anthony Zedhauser, the Reverend Bob Levy. Welcome to the Shuli Network. Hit
Yeah.
like, hit subscribe. It helps us out, helps the channel, helps the boys in the back get paid nothing. Please member up. 5 gets you in, 10 gets you everything. Or turn on accept gifted memberships. The link is in our description. Just click
Yeah.
it. It'll take you to your settings. You turn that on, and then maybe somebody will gift you a membership.
Mhm.
That's all I got. I'm out. Go ahead. What do we? How about them? How about them Niners and Chiefs last night? Huh?
Oh, was that last night?
I'm at that age where I'm like, oh, these commercials. I hate it.
Oh,
I hate
God.
it.
They're just, some of them were really bad. And then, like, the halftime was like, what, 30 minutes almost? 20 something?
You can't
Usually
go
it's-
from a performance like Prince
Mhm.
to what they've been putting on these days. It's fucking roller skates. Roller skates. That's what we're doing at the Super Bowl.
Were the old fashioned ones? I couldn't even
Yeah.
watch it.
No, it's
okay.
dude. If he
I-
came out in rollerblades, I mean, the play. Vegas would still be on fire right now. I mean, what are we talking about? Yeah, the fucking and then of course, you know, the cutting to Taylor Swift every minute.
Oh, look at
It's
me,
toast
so
season.
funny.
Look at that.
So funny.
Well, they
You
didn't
can't
cut
tell-
to her until the third Chiefs drive because I lost 2 bets.
Oh, that's funny.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, they weren't scoring, so there was no. And he would. But how about her boyfriend? Boy, that's going to be a fun relationship. You see how he talked to his coach? Imagine how he's going to talk to her when he's
He
not
bumped
happy
him,
about
huh?
it.
He bumped him. It would have been funny if they threw a flag at him for that. You know, because you can't just fucking hit players.
Some coaches throw you out the fucking game themselves for that shit.
Yeah. So
You
something's going on. There was a few players on Kansas City that weren't happy. You know.
Does anybody else, Zen? You go to any party or anything yesterday, or you watch at home, or what?
No. I was helping everybody enjoy themselves by delivering all their tasty treats.
Hey, look at this man. We're
It was a lot of
getting
fun.
time. Do you get time and a half, like on holidays and stuff?
Yes, I eat half their pizza.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good. In a short amount
If I
of
have
time.
I eat half of it.
If I have time, I eat half of it.
half the time.
Yeah, see, we didn't
Half
work
the
on
time
that
he's eating.
before. That's called chemistry. That's all that is.
I bet
Yeah,
you
the
Taylor
ga-
Swift was probably keeping sexual favors from him until he won the game. She's like, I'm not licking your ass until you win this whole thing. So
I'd have more like no pegging till you score a touchdown. You know, who's more of a douche, right? That they
Mike.
keep showing. Well, yes, Mike, but out of Mike, Taylor Swift or Mahomes' brother. You know this kid.
How dare you?
Yeah, no, she's a douche. But his brother, I think, beats her out. Patrick Mahomes' brother walks around as if he's the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, and is such a dickhead. There's videos of him, I think, last year on the field, doing some TikTok video of like he's a total fucking tool.
Yeah.
His
And
brother.
his dad just got arrested.
Yeah, somebody
Really?
said Mahomes has as many rings now as his dad has DUIs. 3.
Wow.
I saw that. Shut the fuck up about Taylor Swift. What the fuck has she done wrong? She's sick, dude. You don't read the fucking the back pages? That's
Is that
it.
Joe's other account?
Yeah.
There was a lot of conspiracy theories rolling around at the party last night.
I saw Ice Spice was they accused her of throwing up demonic hand symbols and Illuminati type stuff in the box, which I love that stuff. Anytime they go, look how this guy's leaning. He's trafficking kids. I love that.
He's making a pyramid.
He's
You ever look
making
at the back of a dollar bill?
Look at the way his pants crinkle up in the front in the shape of a triangle. Yeah, so that's the Ice Spice theory I saw. There's always something about her. She's a witch. She's a Satanist. The NFL is rigged, and Shuli's buying views. That's the same thing going for it. No proof. Yeah, yeah. It's just
that game wasn't rigged. It
wasn't
was pretty
rigged,
well.
but you knew those motherfuckers were coming back in the fourth quarter. You knew it. They couldn't score anymore. San Francisco. They couldn't. They couldn't put any distance between them. And you know, this is what this fucking Mahomes guy does. He's amazing.
Well, see, I think we're looking at it from the wrong angle. I think maybe Taylor Swift promised Brock Purdy to lick his ass if he lost.
And then they kept showing Brock Purdy's parents up there. And you're just like, Jesus Christ. As a parent, I can't imagine that anxiety of your kid on there on the field, you know.
But Brock always looked like they were losing no matter what when they went to him. He just sits there like fucking.
You're right. He has no reaction whether they're doing good or bad. He's the same. And then is this true? I saw a rumor online. Brock Purdy is Brock Lee, and that's why he didn't show up this weekend.
You broke her.
And we're off and running. Does anybody have a commercial that they liked that they
I don't
remember?
even remember.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, women always have a favorite commercial.
Yeah.
By the way, go ahead. See if my wife had the same one.
The bouncers at the bar. I like that one. The Mexicans letting people in the bar. I I don't even know what the commercial. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's the funniest thing about these commercials.
You don't know what they are at the end.
You don't know what they are. Like people when they,
yeah.
when they did the commercial, they go, "Oh, the Taco Bell one. Oh, the Bud Light one. Oh, whatever." Now it's like, yeah, it was the thing with the hot air balloon and the Navy SEALs, and you go, yeah, I think it was for like Square Daddy or some shit, Squarespace.
Yeah.
What the what are these ads for? What?
Yeah.
There was one that got me emotional, and I had to walk away because I was so mad at myself for letting them sucker me into it. It's such a hack fucking premise too. The kid, I don't know if you saw this one. The kid does like a ice skating, figure skating competition, right?
Oh yeah.
And she wins it, and she looks in the crowd. She sees her dad. There's an empty seat next to her dad. So right away, I'm like, oh, the mom died, and then the dad takes her in the car, and he sees she's bummed out, and he goes off road. He goes in a different, and I'm like, this is where he kills her, right? I go, it's a pretty dark commercial.
Finishes the job, as he said.
Right.
I'll watch this on the Murder Channel later.
Yeah. Road was Zenhauser Lane, so I knew it wasn't going to end well on that. Right. And then he goes to this house or like I don't know, rest home. There's a frozen pond in front of it. He sets up. Oh, this is what it was for. It's for the car. What was it? The Kia, I think it was. Which everywhere you look, somebody's driving a Kia these days. Right. They are the car, right? And the thing's got a fucking outlet in it. The guy plugged in something, and the lights turn on. And now this fucking kid's doing figure skating for a grandfather who's dying in the house. He can't come out and watch. So he's looking at her through the window. He writes 10 on the, and I go, get the fuck. I walked out. I got sad, and then I got mad. I go, fuck them.
So the biggest tragedy in that commercial was the car.
It really was. I go, that car is awful.
Anyone see funny if it went on fire?
Anyone see the Rick's Wings and Rings commercial? I missed it. Was it a local ad or nationally?
It was amazing. Yeah. So many celebrities. It was crazy.
Oh, good for him.
Guys, starts out with the radio show host digging a tunnel, and
yeah. What were you saying? Something, Joe?
Yeah, we can't show highlights, obviously, but I do have some stills from the game. Some of the highlights.
He even sounds worse when he's exhaling vape as he's talking.
I know. I can tell when he has.
I know.
Oh my God, I was.
Yeah. You have vape voice when you talk. He's like, this cloud of whatever the fuck is in your mouth comes out, and then he's like, how did you know? Yeah, how do we know? We can understand you now. Go ahead, say hold on, let's give him a sentence to say with and without vape, right? All right, what's to say? Hi, I'm Joe, and I love
fancy boy.
And okay, that's nicer than what I was going to say. All right, hi, I'm Joe, and I'm a fancy boy. Say that, no vape now, please.
Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm a fancy boy.
All right, say it with a little more feeling next time. And now, take a nice drag of your baba, and let's hear you say it again.
Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm a fancy boy.
Listen. Go back to sleep, Devin. Go. Nobody's stopping you. I wish I could go back to sleep. I'll tell you that. Then you're talking about goddamn ice skating commercial.
He's bored. What's Melton wearing? What was he wearing last night? I want to hear the real juicy details. Was the puppet green? Was he green?
The real halftime show. Wow. We can't show video, so we're going to show still shot. Wow. Remember that, everybody?
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, wow. That was amazing. Good shot.
Oh. Whoops. Sorry about that. I don't know how that.
Okay. Why? All right, Joe. No more taking pictures. Whoa.
Never mind.
Oh, I missed this one. I love the commercial for John's steel toe girdle. I missed that.
Speaking of steel toe, this is another thing I was wondering. What do you think's worse, this?
Go ahead.
Or
that,
this?
whatever the other picture. The first one.
I would say the
Yeah.
first one, but they're both not good.
Yeah.
They're both not good. You could,
It's
that's
like it's not even the same color or anything. At least make it the same color.
that loses the magic. What are you talking about? You know what kind of idiots we need to believe this is real? John. That's it. Only one guy.
I thought you
Little
put up the
fools.
time for everybody.
That's when Shuli was a banker at Hogwarts.
I enjoyed the Stutjo commercials, Dole Rotten Cucumbers and Noxzema Barnacle Finger Cure. It's been a wonderful 4-month ride, fellas. Hashtag Levy Boomer Crew. The great Tom Gully, ladies and
Gully.
gentlemen.
Welcome back.
Fan favorite around these parts. You know, everybody was watching Usher. Nobody watched the real halftime show, except for one man, and that's our pal Mule. And he caught the show live at halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think you are. Spider Alomar performing live on Joey
No.
C. Catalana.
Wow.
Get ready. Here we go.
Let us know.
Now, because of music rights, they couldn't play the song. You can't hear it, but man, is it a good one.
That's great to see all the folks in here.
Yeah, it is.
Top
Big welcome
pepper.
coming, for sure.
Hey, Bill's in here.
Yes.
Man, you gotta love those videos with Mule cracking up. Seeing that Venom and Joey. Just love those videos, man. They're gold.
This one's crazy. He's so funny.
He's killing it, whatever he's killing.
Is he singing into a glasses case?
I had no idea he had an afro.
I know. I'm so jealous of his hair. It's oh my god.
He's a spider of color.
He really is.
Next
You
plays
was
air
asking
guitar.
for
Like Richie or something? I don't know.
Ray's looking at that hoodie going, how do I get my hands on it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not enough pink stripes on it.
Is he singing to the TV controller? All right.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
I could listen to Beulah. Hey, Spider!
Hey!
What's up, man? How you doing? Big fans over here. You killed it. I said you killed it yesterday. With, can you hear me?
Oh well.
All right. Well, we tried. Yeah.
He
So I
can't,
thought
he can't talk. He just sings.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
it's amazing.
Yeah,
Can't talk.
the sound wasn't shut off on his karaoke. He just that's how he sings.
Yeah. Well, strong silent type.
Yeah.
Both in
Well,
love and in singing.
He knows what he sounds like.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Did you guys see the commercial for Bob's Copper Socks?
I thought I seen something about somebody wearing a copper thing. It looked like during one of the commercials. I go, no way.
Yeah. There's a guy saying, I couldn't throw a cup of alcohol at an enemy until I put on the copper elbow pads.
You talking about the Bob's Copper Sock commercial where he runs into Atlantic City Casino and throws a drink at somebody? Then I saw that commercial.
Hops
I
a
love that
rail.
Yeah.
Yo, you should remake. Remember the old OJ rental car commercials for what was it? Hertz.
Hertz.
Yeah, where he's running through the airport, he's jumping over suitcases, spin move, all this. That should be the new commercial for Copper. Is Bob running through casinos to fight people? I love
It's
it.
amazing, those copper socks.
Hey, there she
There he
is.
is. And it's pretty ironic that down on the casino floor, Bob was jumping rails, and up in the hotel, people were snorting rails.
Hello.
Hey, take a
Hello.
sip.
Take a sip, pal. Yeah, I have that clip somewhere on my Twitter. Somebody clipped that specific. Oh, I think we watched it with the sniffing in the background.
Yeah.
I didn't
Did we?
see it. I had to leave before that we got to that point. So
Hold on, then let me
wouldn't
let me
mind.
find this for you.
How was the big Super Bowl party?
it was fun,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It was good. I actually stomached Zumick. He was there. Chad was there. Talked to Chad.
Chad Zumach was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was there.
Wow.
Tony, yes. And
Tony
talking
Mazer
about their
too.
encounter with,
Yeah.
yes, talking about their encounter with John, and yeah, it was good. It was an all-star cast there, and a lot of drinking, a lot of betting. And,
Hi, I'm Chad's designated driver. How are you? My name is Tony Mazer.
Oh, hey guys.
What's up,
Hey,
dude?
discount.
It's a great party. I got so drunk I drew a dick on my own face.
Yeah, they had to stop him when he was in the middle of doing the balls. They go, this guy, cut him off. He's had enough. Yeah, you had a good time, pal.
It was good. It was your basic Florentine party. A lot happening.
Now, was anybody fucked with at the party, or is Florentine?
No, nobody
losing?
passed out. Nobody passed
Yeah.
out, so there was no
Nobody passed out.
dick drawing.
Well, that's the rule with Florentine, you know.
Yeah.
Dick drawing.
If you pass
No,
out,
you don't draw with your dick. You draw a dick on it. That's
Hey, Mike, you
Yeah,
want to see
yeah.
something funny? I'm going to go blow this guy. Watch.
yeah, that would be weird. Drawing with your dick.
Mike
You
kept
do a
asking
dick
people.
on his head with my
Whoa.
dick.
dip it in some ink.
Like a feathered pen. What were you drowning over, Don? What was that?
I was gonna say Mike kept asking people to draw a dick on his face, but we wouldn't do it.
He's begging at one point.
He said, "Can
I
you
eat
sketch
cock."
one on my face?"
Mike showed him his new tongue tattoo that says "jizz on me."
So I have something here that was posted on Twitter. It's a little blurry, but I think it'll work. Okay, so back here is the better half of Hitman Dan. John's right here. So this is the reflection in the window, what we're looking at. This is John's shoulder. They kind of superimposed and moved it and enhanced.
Enhance.
Now pay attention to the audio. Listen up.
He hasn't told me if he's definitely coming, but Broccoli's definitely coming tomorrow.
We know he's not coming.
Yep. You excited for Joey C's first member only show?
Dawn.
I love Joey. I talked to Joey today. I like Joey. He's a good guy. It's just he got
Sounds like that white
Look at
noise.
John's face coming. What the fuck? I'm trying to do a show.
It's like that white noise machine, like the sounds of the ocean waves. Like,
Well, that was definitely some white noise.
Yeah. Later today or tomorrow, there'll be a phone conversation where a guy goes, "How am I supposed to know that there's a reflection in the glass?"
I thought I had the only mirror in the place.
Look down and up, down and up.
Look at John's head
Maybe he's
coming.
doing-
It's so funny.
Maybe he's doing burpees.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe you're just getting warmed up before they left for the bar. And Bob, I like Bob's right. John popping in like an annoying neighbor is great. Like just a nosy fucking.
Right.
What's the noise?
And
Keep it
Vince-
down.
Vince said something. You hear Vince say something like, "What's going on?" Like he said, "Dawn."
No,
or something.
somebody's making so much noise that Vince has to say "Dawn." Like, could you turn the vacuum down to the lower setting? Listen.
he hasn't told me if he's definitely coming, but Broccoli's definitely coming tomorrow.
We know he's not coming.
Yep. You excited for Joey C's first member only show?
Dawn.
I love Joey. I talked to Joey today. I like Joey. He's a good guy. It's just he got fucking duped by the Shuli Network.
Hey, listen, lots of people brush their teeth with their fingers.
Totally normal.
The old-fashioned way.
Totally normal.
Oof.
Oh,
Looks like I was
man.
going to do a backflip in a second. He kept-
Woo! And then I saw this last night on Twitter.
Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news.
Is this for me, or do you have something?
Sir.
So I just want to. Sorry, my thing wouldn't unmute. So
Fuck
I
you.
don't. I have a little tease for today's Uncle Rico. This is something from the package we're going to watch today about whether or not there was coke being done.
Okay.
Oh boy. I have no idea.
Slick
Wow.
Rick the ruler. What's
He is.
up? Well, you'll never get me.
Wow. It's a good way
and
for a 60-year-old guy to act,
4 o'clock can't come soon enough. Let's go. And then there was this on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Melton and Kevy hanging out. Everything's fine. Man, what a shit show.
Yeah.
That was a big weekend for everybody, and of course Bob made a fucking cameo on Saturday night.
Stole the show, some would say.
Yeah. I mean, only 20 minutes in, but it was that 120 minutes that really just made the weekend whole.
That's
tied
what
it all
wins
together.
the supporting actor at Oscar. That kind of performance,
Yeah,
You're in
there for like almost an hour, maybe.
Yeah, but as someone who worked and literally grew up in casinos, I have to say that is the way you operate in a casino. You get in, you get out. It's a matter of a minute. The longer you stay, suckers stay. Winners hit it and run. That's it. And that's exactly what Bob did. Literally hit and run. Well, actually, he walked out. He was escorted out. There was no running. I mean,
he made a splash, if you will.
Oh man!
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
They were very nice, the security.
And then I saw you got lectured on Twitter by, of all people, Pat Dixon saying, "Wait, now I got to find the tweet because I don't want to misquote the guy."
We did a little PSA for you.
It's just like, you didn't see me lecturing people about tunnels when all those Jews got busted in New York. I stayed radio silent, dog.
Said for
I've got
shame,
it, Shuli.
shame, Bobby, shame.
The Uncle Rico show has hit peak delusion, declaring victory after Levy's drink-throwing tantrum. My understanding, he was carried out like a child, legs kicking and banned from the Borgata. They're talking like he's Jake LaMotta, please. And then Bob wrote, "Sorry I let you down, Pat, by not hitting a woman or Gino. I will try better next time. Keep sucking the dick of the guy who told me he paid for your lawyer."
Like how you said a woman or Gino. That was nice too.
I know. I had to make
Would've been
Gino
too
look a
different.
little stronger.
A lot of people think Bob's attacking Gino. He's actually building him up in that post. He's building him up.
I like how he rhymed Borgata and LaMotta. That's pretty good.
That is good. That is good. Yeah, I just
I love the way Pat's backing out of the business. He's been backing it out for like a year now. It's fucking great.
It's like you walked up to a guy who had no idea you were about to fight with him, and you fucking sucker punched him, and now you're gonna sit here and talk about ethics and the rules of engagement. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. At least Kevin saw Bob there. At least Bob saw Kevin. No one was under the impression. I mean, I'm watching this clip that My Lost Interest put together. Boy, the version Kevin tells, it's amazing. It's as if he was just strolling around the bar and he goes, "Hey, Bob, are you looking for me?" Like that's the way. He goes, "Bobby, are you looking for me? I'm over here, pal." It's amazing. We'll watch that here.
And then Bob propels from the ceiling out of nowhere.
It's like, I don't want to lose your love tonight. Is never going to sound the same to me again. I know Opie Melendez, this is a great picture, by the way. It's so funny that everybody's watching these clips and talking all this trash, but the whole time they're watching the clips, it's just some lounge act. I don't want to lose your love. I wonder if sales went up and streams went up on that song since. John is an angry elf. Carl's Frosted Tips checking in. Thank you. Thanks for all the laughs, boys. The Trash Man. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Gifted one, Nikki. That's our lot.
Whap, whap, whap. That's some wet ass pussy.
Don't ever say that again. But please clip that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to someone.
He was talking to his lady love.
Wop, 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 that's a wet ass pussy.
I'm watching Big Little Brawlers with my wife, a micro wrestling league. She turned to me and asked, "Does Bob Levy know about this? What is this on?"
I've heard about this. I haven't watched it yet. I got to start taping it.
Taping it? Are you going to go back to 1993?
No, whatever the fuck it is, you still tape it.
TiVo it.
It's not DVR it. It's on a streaming service, Bob. It's there. All you gotta do is log in.
Okay. How do I log in?
I gotta tape it.
I don't know. We don't have time.
Well, that's what you're doing. You're taping it.
Hey, this won't stop flashing 12. How do we change that?
right up
as
your
a
alley.
As a Seahawks fan, the only thing better than winning is San Fran losing. Go Chiefs! That is
Mason
our
Portland.
buddy Mason in Portland, rubbing a little salt in the wound.
What I do is when I hear a song I like on the radio, I take my tape recorder and I put it up to the radio.
You know that one song? Let me get my boombox and cassette and play it for you real quick.
It's always 10 seconds in.
You get it right.
I used to do that, actually.
Think of the madness of that we would sit by, because I used to do the same thing. We would sit by, I mean, you talk about having an audience in the palm of your hand, right? Radio at that, you sat through commercials, through the songs you didn't like, through, traffic and weather, whatever the fuck they did, just to get that song recorded on a cassette that always started 10 seconds late. You always, because you got to run and grab a cassette, put it in the thing, rewind it. I don't want to record over the last song, blah, blah, blah.
And it was a talk up by the DJ too.
Yeah.
When I was little, I always thought that if you shut off the radio, it would stop there.
And like a pause button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He meant little until he was 38.
What did you have? We had on the West Coast, we had like a late night, not a late night, but an evening show where it was like for couples to call in and request songs for each other, right? Or
with Delilah.
I guess, I don't know. It wasn't called that. It was through the hip hop station out there, and they used to have slow jams or something at night. And people, what was funny about it is, it was all like gang members calling in, and dedicating songs to their girlfriends. So, DJ would be like, "What's going on? You're on the air, slow jam. What do you want to hear?" He goes, "Yeah, this is Little Dreamer." He's like, that's his name. He's calling him. He goes, "I want to dedicate Jodeci to my girl Snoopy, Snoopy and Little Dreamer. All right, tell her keep it warm. I'm coming out, eh? It's all right. You got it. You got it." So yeah, who reminded me of the radio DJs is the PA announcer, the guy who was announced. And now your where he goes. And now your Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. That dude was fucking. What a voice on that guy.
Yeah.
It was a totally different animal back then. Radio and these announcers, these guys are still kicking around, but they had that that voice. Top of the ninth inning. Here comes and they go.
There was a guy at Sirius, radio legend on the East Coast. I didn't know this till I met him and started working with him. Pat St. John. You know that name?
Yeah.
Sounds
He was
good.
on 95.
He was big here in New York. Whap, whap, whap. That's some wet ass pussy.
Thank you. And then and Pat was a smoker, so I would run into him down in the smoke breaks all the time. And he's another guy would avoid say smoking's bad for you. This guy made a living thanks to cigarettes, fucking deepening that voice of his. I think Shuli's thinking of The Quiet Storm.
WPLJ he was on, Stacey. Yeah.
Maybe it was The Quiet Storm. I just remember it was on anybody out in LA remember they're still out there. The Beat, 92.3 The Beat. They used to have slow jams, night jams, whatever the fuck. Yeah. I remember that shit. It was good. Mike has a purty mouth. Look at that, huh?
Mike Morse.
Brock Lee is legitimately Tom Chiasano.
Did Brock Lee show up?
I don't know.
No.
I wasn't plugged into the AC. Once you got tossed, I had no reason to pay attention anymore. Did you see the?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! What is that? You want to turn
what was
people
that?
off to religion? Run religious commercials during the fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, they're getting into that though lately. I mean, Mark Wahlberg is doing like Jesus PSAs now on YouTube. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna need your time. If you want to pray with me and my friend Jesus, he's not the real Jesus, but he's
Right.
It's just weird.
He kept me out of prison when I almost beat an Asian man to death.
I just to throw rocks at Chinese people. Hey,
Yeah. What a game, right? Yeah, man. You knew sadly you knew it was not going to end well for the Niners.
Well, I knew once they didn't score the touchdown in overtime and had to get the field goal, they were going to go down.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm a fancy boy.
Thank you. All I learned this weekend: Bob can't speak, finish cooking assignments on time, sing, or be youthful, but he is the hero of the Dabbleverse deserves. Yes,
that's right.
Agreed. What more do you want, blood? Why is Mike redder than Grandma Kevin?
Yeah, what's with that today?
Well, this is the. I'm trying to
Are you
adjust.
home?
The lead. No, I'm at Michael Lago.
That's better. No.
There, how's that? Nice and dark.
Dawn is proof that you can survive looking into the Ark of the Covenant. Turn away, Dawn. I got it. I ain't looking away.
I'm fine.
Bob Lieberman, that's a great one. I love that one.
Yeah.
Look how happy Bob is in that
Yeah.
My
picture.
Cosby hole itches.
I'll tell you. It had to be meth. John doesn't have any molars left to grind with coke. Interesting.
It had to be meth.
Bob Lieberman. Thank you, Bob.
It's puddle chicken.
Hitman Dan was sucking up my hair on the floor. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Bob. Bob, you're a professional. Stop giving him sympathy giggles, please. You know there was nothing funny about that.
Yeah. There's not enough cookies you could eat that would make
unless you're laughing at the attempt, the over and over attempt.
The landing.
Bob, I'm doing self-deprecation humor now. I'll see how it works.
You're hurting yourself as a comic by fake laughing at those awful bits. I was going to go to AC. I'm glad I didn't. I'm 5'11", and all these guys are like 5'4". Hanging out with John and Vince would have been something.
Damn, those games on you.
Yeah, I would have loved to seen her beat some ass in that casino. The female security guard was fired, but apparently she sucked, and her unawareness of what was unfolding in front of her was the last straw. I blame John. What do you think of that? And I always will.
Look at Mike.
He's all red. Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like puddle chicken. Do do do. Turn on the gifted memberships. They're coming. Link is in the description. Bob Lieberman with one.
The French.
How about two?
The French.
How about three? How about four?
Oh, Taylor Swift.
How about five?
That's what the doctors told me. I was born with too much inertia.
And six, Rudy. Come on. Thank you, Bobby. Dang, Bob, Gina is a stone cold fox.
Boom!
Boom!
Boom.
Uh-oh. Emergency Bob Levy.
Oh.
Emergency Bob Levy.
What is up, Mr. Doodle?
What do you think?
He wants to go out.
Yeah, what do you think? All right. So Kevin did a recap of the incident with Bob at the Borgata.
Yes!
With his co-host, Carlos Danger.
Hey, we're doing it. We did it. Let me see what this clip looks like.
Yeah.
You looking for me? You fucking looking for me, you fucking bitch?
Jesus Christ. What a fucking joke. Oh, what a joke. What a fucking joke. We are officially doing it. Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it's obvious. I mean, this is the start of the show.
I don't even know what to say. There's no words for this shit.
Well, you're a
Oh,
bitch.
man, there's
That's
no fucking words for this shit. Oh my God.
So the show starts right to his phone. Like what? So now what is he? Whose show is he looking at while he's on the phone? It ain't his own.
All right.
He can see his numbers in the screen unless Adam didn't show him how to do that. So he's looking to see his numbers on the phone.
Maybe he's looking for a lawyer to sue his barber.
Carlos Danger says
It looks like it's like somebody cuts his hair with fire.
thing last night at 2:15 in the morning. He goes, "You want to call in to Pat's show?" I'm like, "Why would I call into Pat's show? I would just do my own show."
So why make him money?
Compelling.
That was riveting. Yeah.
So, but then my wife heard about it, and she was like, "What?" With the Anyway, I kind of told her. She's like, "What's happened?" I go, "Levy just fucking threw a drink at me." She texted me, "What's going on?" I said, "Levy just threw a drink at me."
She says, "Where are you?"
Fucking kidding me? I'm like, "Nope."
Yeah, he's
I
such
apologize.
an innocent person, you know?
Yeah. She's like, "Did you make sure not to fight back again?" He goes, "Yep, yep. I didn't do a thing. I ran the other way. Yep."
Apologize for not going live last night, but what happened was I was gonna go live, and then I got back to the hotel, and my wife called me. So she's like,
Look, I'm not claiming to be the greatest show out there. I'm not claiming that we're phenomenal entertainers. None of that stuff. But you're telling me this is entertaining. You're telling me you're gonna sing a "We're doing it. We're doing it." I talked to my wife.
Wow.
And then, all right, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream. Sorry you missed this gold last night. It wasn't available for you, but now it is. God.
like she was mad anyway. She don't like me doing these things anyway. Because it's like I told her, like when I'm walking through the casino, people know who I am. I don't know who they are.
Calm down, Tiny. Calm down, really. People know who you are. What are you, J-Lo, strolling through the fucking casino? People know who I am.
So if somebody is a super chatter or a fan or whatever, like they know what I look like. I don't know who they are. I was playing poker.
Yeah, guess what? Welcome to the world of chat. You know, you don't get to see people don't post their actual name and pictures, Kevin. He goes, "Wow, you know what's weird? I don't recognize these people, but they recognize me. It's as if they're watching me."
And some guy came up and put some stuff on my where I was playing. He goes, "I'm Tio Hank." I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you," but like I don't know. Unless he says that, I still don't know if he's Tio.
Unless he gives me money, I don't know who he is.
Right. He goes, even him introducing himself as that chatter, I still don't know if it's him or not.
Well, wasn't that the whole premise of him going in the first place?
Right, and everybody coming out is to introduce themselves as who they are on the. Unbelievable.
Maybe he's an imposter, Tio Hank.
Oh my God.
So it's
yeah, honey. They stole Tio Hank's identity.
Tricky. It is tricky. Will I do this again? No.
I ran into Hermano Hank the other day. Wasn't Tio.
I met Kevin's left testicle in the poker room last night.
I didn't even know I had balls.
Be on alert. I heard Penis Wrinkle is wandering around somewhere.
Yeah.
Everyone tries to hijack the fucking thing. I mean, Melton's a fat fuck. Listen, he's a greedy fat fuck. But the fact that he
remember, your fearless leader means every word of what he says. He'd never sit and take a picture with somebody he thinks is a greedy fat fuck the next day, smiling as if everything's okay. Fucking pussy.
makes this about him. Somehow he makes this about him. You know, like I gotta invite Bob. You do for what? They didn't even do a podcast.
Oh, so now Bob is not allowed to even enter Atlantic City without Kevin's permission or approval. Melton can't invite people to a fucking hotel and casino.
But people are like, Bob, you know, with all the bad blood between you and Bob, why would you go up to him? First of all, why is Bob there?
What does I can be there? It's, hanging out with people.
Yeah. Also, he was looking to see if you brought the $6,500 you owe this fucking guy. You know, listen, you guys can all suck his dick all you want. Great comic, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's great. That's fine. But the fact of the matter is, this guy had somebody do work for him. And when it was time to pay, when the work was done, this guy refused to fucking pay. So if you're cool with it, and this ain't the first time he's done it, this ain't the last time, and he's gonna do it again. This is who this fucking guy is. The minute he decides he doesn't want to pay anymore, he'll come up with a reason to not pay you.
Angle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if everybody's cool with just this guy fucking scamming people after they do a job, then be buddies, be friends. I don't want to hear a fucking second of crying from you guys when you get fucked the same way by him.
Because Melton
and the fact that Melton and Bob were there saved this fucking weekend for you. It was the only two interesting people that were there this weekend. Besides my Aunt John.
Invited him, but Melton is not I didn't even sleep. Melton is not
That's how scared he was that Bob was in town. Yeah, he was nervous. Yeah. I stayed up all night like Malcolm X. I was staring out the window.
I take a nap, but I badmouth those, so I can't have one.
It's not his gig. It's an MLC gig.
It's a
You
gig.
surprised by his reaction? I mean, you know Bob a little bit from doing your show with him for a while. Were you hoping for that reaction?
No, I thought he was either going to be like, get the fuck away from me, like I don't want to talk to you, or again. But you know, they get him so worked up at the Shitwayers Network that he
Nobody
almost
gets
has
me
to
worked.
react.
You're the one that came over with your big fucking mouth.
Well, it's not only that, dude. I don't have to work him up. He knows that you owe him $6,500. He knows that. That works him up just fine.
You know,
and again, I love these fucking idiots like him and Ray going, oh, Shuli orchestrated this whole thing. Shuli controls Bob. He tells Bob what to do. I wish I could.
I don't think anybody does.
No. No, and that's been the case for years.
Well, here's the thing. Before you start again, he goes, I thought Bob would just go get away from me. Bob, for the last month, has been going, I'm coming for you, Kevin. I'm coming for you. I'm going to see you in Atlantic City. So what made this guy think, oh, I just thought he would be like, get away from me. I don't even want to see you.
And if he would have came over normal, we would have probably talked, away from everybody.
Oh, what do you mean? According to him, he's going to explain how he just walked over calmly and asked if you were looking for him. Apparently, it was your fault.
Okay.
That way, like they're always telling him like how I don't want to talk to you, or again. But you know, they get him so worked up at the Shitwayers Network that he almost has to react that way. Like they're always telling him like how evil I am and how I fucked him and you know, and Shuli probably told him 100 times like, Bob, you know, you quit Brennan's show, Brennan's going to go out of business, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So they really,
it's amazing what you know what I mean? Him and John come up with these ideas of what happens, what goes through everybody's mind. It's amazing.
And what's so ridiculous about this mental patient is how many times did I come to you when you were working on that show going, hey, tell him we can help him with this. Tell him we can help him with that. All I tried to do was get him on board with memberships earlier, help him out with production, whatever he needed. Now we again, this is mental illness where this guy assumes that that everybody's out to get him, even after Bob left.
And like after the other Atlantic City thing, he started blaming me and Melton for it. Like, what, nobody was there. You know what I mean? He's just making up stories.
Oh, he was blaming you guys for a low turnout on the first Atlantic City when, again, nothing was planned, no shows. Fucking talk all the shit you want about Chad and Gino. At least they fucking put up a show.
Yeah.
At least they did something for people that came out there. The cope is Shuli a mastermind or a loser with the failing network? They can't pick an argument. Their arguments have consistently changed since we started. We're not making money. Everything's fake. Views, super chats, gifted memberships, everything's fake. There's no money here. Now, with all this money we're not making, we're not paying anybody.
Get make us start the super chat machine up.
I'll fire the fucker up. I don't turn it on because it upsets all these other shows.
So I think when he saw me,
wait, Shuli, teach me your ways of controlling people's minds. Do I need to be bar mitzvahed first? No, listen, Stevie Lou said it. He almost got in my mind, Stevie Lou said one time in an interview. I was that close. He's the only one I have yet to crack.
And that's a big skull to get through.
This guy was a cakewalk, Brennan.
Two options were like, I could just be calm or I could just fucking flip out, because I could almost see it like go through his brain, like which option do I pick? Because when I'm like, Bob, you looking for me? And he kind of looked at me.
Look at the way there's a big difference between that. I would have said, yeah, come here. Let's talk.
Yeah. Excuse me, friend. Are you looking for me?
Oh, sorry. I was over here. I didn't see you were there.
Oh, Bob, I believe you dropped something over there. Yeah. When you pick that up, if you'd like to converse, I'll be over here in the corner. Thank you.
I'll be cowering over here.
Well, it's like that Lionel Richie song. Hello, is it me you're looking for?
And then a split second later, he started flipping out. So.
Boy, I guarantee Shuli would have told Bob to chill. He doesn't want to see him get in trouble. They're actually friends. I told him not to go because I know once Bob is there is no controlling him. Especially with
but I was fine. I was just hanging out. I just, I told John, no, this isn't happening this way, and fucking that's it,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, you were there to see what was going to happen. Maybe you weren't coming there to necessarily just fight. Like you said, if he had approached you in a way to have a conversation, then you guys probably would have had a conversation.
Yeah.
But instead, he puts on his phone because he wants to look like a tough guy.
No, he hides material.
He's right, and he hides up on the rail, and he stands up. Make sure there's a divider between him and Bob, and people between him and Bob. And then talk shit.
Yeah.
He processed it like, should I flip out? And again, his advantage was he wasn't staying at the casino, and neither was I. So, like they said, are you staying at the? They go, we can escort you to your room. I go, well,
well, they're gonna walk him to his room because he's scared. Okay, you want us to walk you to your room, miss?
Well, I'm not staying here. I said I tried to, but you guys are sold out. So I basically did a humble brag for the Brigada, So, but again, I knew I was always going to have my phone on in case some shenanigans happened.
So wait, he said it was sold out. So
what was sold out?
Yeah,
it wasn't. There's no tickets sold. So how do you sell something out that you don't have tickets for?
Well, no. That he said that the Borgata was sold out. That that you could get a room. But didn't Vince get a room last minute? The suite for John.
Yeah, but Vince has a whole VIP thing with the casino or whatever, so it might be. But point is, if you knew this thing was happening in Atlantic City, why didn't you book your room months ago?
Right, exactly.
That's the real point. Shuli, PCL returns today. Shout out to the human Hoover, Asa Melendez. She made me see Jesus. Mike, she's no looker, but she's wonderful.
Listen,
Thank you, Ira.
She is everything. That's all I'm going to say.
Hitman Dan and Hoover Dawn is the couple the Dabbleverse didn't know we needed. Yeah, they should have a show.
Yeah,
they should.
B Dabbler asked John if his son ever queefed in his face, and John flipped out. On what? In person? Face to face? Where's that video? Yeah. Knucklehead isn't nearly as funny, minus the setup lines from Paul Winchell. That's a good point, Chad. Professor. Bob Lieberman, yes. Gifted one. Goth Bob, I love it. Kevin's head looks like Joe Pesci's in Home Alone. It really does. After it got burnt, right? The best part of the Dabbleverse is that besides Bob, Shuli, Mike, and SJ, sorry, Zen, I've never heard of any of these people before, yet they act like they're A-listers. They've all turned into Stuttering John. Good point. Is AA an anonymous meeting? Yeah. Oh, the Borgata is AA, anonymous. I like it. KB's energy is riveting. I mean, yeah. Rock star status over here. Bob Lieberman gifted another one.
Woo.
Hey,
whap. That's some wet ass pussy.
We're about to hit 1,200. Hit the like, hit subscribe if you don't mind, and member up, or at least turn on your gifted memberships. Why not? You know, the settings is in the description, the link to it, and
throw a drink at that like button.
Throw it. 7 months of TSN addiction. I love you, Bob. GG.
I love you, Bob.
He's slow today, Joe.
Bob, does Gina play the trumpet too? Can we hear a little tune from her? Borgata Bob, you're the greatest.
She don't play the horn. I haven't taught her yet.
Yeah, well, because he knows the minute she learns, wow, separated at birth. That's great. The minute she gets it down, we throw him out. We take her. He knows. Bob Lieberman gifted one. Thank you.
Behind my paywall.
He's gifting them all. Let's go. We're just going to let this man support everybody. Let Jake recover Bob's 6,500. Oh, my God. You ain't kidding. You know how many caps DMs he's going to get and fucking texts? Pay me $2. Bob,
why don't you offer a finder's fee for Jake?
Give him 500.
The new KB Stuttering John podcast, Delusions of Delusional. Love that. MJ, him and John always forget the facts. John made it like he was breaking it up. He was shitting his jocks and with his hands doing the stop sign like a crossing guard. Yeah, John talking about telling everybody that he broke up the fight between you and Kevin. We watched the video. John standing there like this with his hands up, like he wasn't doing anything. Borgata's holding jail nicer than KB's room. Bob wins. Bob Lieberman gifting one. Thank
really,
you, Bob.
Deuce
Bob Lieberman gifting one. Let's go.
Come on, my face.
Why was John doing a show with a crackhead? Bob's Flybaby. It's a great question.
Very good question.
Bob Lieberman would have known. I mean, this guy's on fire, guys.
Almost always sober.
Haters gonna hate. You guys make the days better. Keep it up. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, brother.
Julie, how dare you use your secret Jew waves to control all these big meanies that took over KB's well-planned AC gig? Hashtag hot dog conspiracy in stream soon.
Shuli's Jewish. He can't help it. And I don't mean that as a joke.
Thank you, Dang.
And he lunged at you and then threw a drink, or was there a punch thrown? It was hard to tell in the chaos. And there's so many different interpretations out there now.
I know. That's why I didn't do a good enough job.
He cut the part. What should I say to him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Gina. He looks like right out of the Joker. Remember that movie where he's like, "Oh, sure,
sure, Kevin, whatever you say."
And nobody else came at you. Nobody else really hit the people he was with. They seemed to just, all right, this is happening. We knew it had to happen. We're
No,
glad
he
it's in front of us.
first he got
See, Carlos, it didn't have to happen. That's the thing. It didn't have to happen. This guy right here that you run to, he's the reason it happened. And he knows why it happened. And he could have settled this months ago. All he had to do was pay what he owes. That's it. That's beautiful. But Carlos is another guy. Carlos would sit there and text me. He's like, concerned for Ray. And then Ray would go on his show and he'd sit there and shit on him for an hour and a half. They all do the same shit.
mad, and then again, he didn't know what to do. What were his options? So then he had a drink in his hand. Then he threw the drink at me. I mean, the drink hit me. There wasn't a lot in there. Bob usually just sips whatever he's drinking because he won't let Gina drive. So he didn't want to get too drunk. And then he was looking for other shit, like other shit to throw at me. Like some cops were sitting there.
Yeah, you know why? Because you were hiding. Because you were distancing yourself. You came to start shit and then you backed off like a pussy. So he was going to try and get to you one way or another. He was already getting thrown out. Might as well fucking go out with a bang.
Okay.
And then apparently he was asking for that broom. The broom.
I was asking for the broom.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you threw the drink and you're like, I'm sorry, let me clean up that ice.
That's what really happened.
Yeah, you go, that was very rude of me. I apologize. I love that
Holy
version.
shit.
Let's start spreading that around. Get the broom.
Oh man, he was gonna beat me half to death with a broom. So
Where did he get the broom from? There was just a porter walking by.
I think it was like it was probably just stationed there. Like maybe the guy who was using it was taking a break or he was doing something else. So, he assumes he can just leave it there. No one's going to steal it.
Try
no
to
one's
hit
gonna
somebody with it.
Yeah, use it as a weapon. So I didn't.
You're listening to Broom Talk on the MLC Network. Let's get back to the show.
Even hear that, but somebody told me. And then he came around. He kept trying to get away from who he's with. So he kept going to his left, my right, and that's when, I kind of lost the end shot was pretty good because then I think he was trying to climb the wall.
And security was there fast, right? Like they were already.
Security was right there. They were there. That's where they were hanging out. They were hanging out by, they said, you got to smoke out there because I thought you could smoke up there. And when I first went up there, and he goes, no, you can't smoke up here.
Yeah, that should tell you how many times. That should tell you how many times Bob goes to the Borgata. He still thought you could smoke anywhere and everywhere in there. I mean,
well, it was open. You know what I mean? It was just an open area.
I get it. I'm with you. You don't gamble without smoking.
Yeah, Bob's desire to smoke saved Kevin's life that night.
It really did.
I would have came up and beat your ass, but I couldn't smoke up there. So,
right, and that's when. I kind of lost the end shot was pretty good because then I think it was trying to climb the wall.
And security was there fast, right? Like they were already eyeing you.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to say is, security was already there because that's why Kevin walked up in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kid yourself. Security wasn't there. This interaction would not have gone down the way it did. No. Trust me.
That's what
they're eyeing.
Kevin's at an aquarium filled with sharks, and he's tapping on the glass, and then he turns around and goes, "I went swimming with sharks, guys. It was wild."
Eyeing the group. They're definitely eyeing the group. So maybe they were eyeing Stuttering John because I walked over to Stuttering John. I don't know. I think when I walked over to Stuttering John, basically to make Bob fucking furious because. Between me and
how would that make me furious?
Yeah, it's going to make you furious at the end of the day, Kevin, being a friend with that fucking guy. Good luck. You think we're going to be sad about that? We don't give a shit.
Vince the lawyer was noting that Stuttering John was the peacemaker of all people. Stuttering John, who was quite intoxicated, at least from what I saw on his streams.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Hold on.
He said he had 20. He said when he was leaving yesterday.
20 beers.
He said he had 25 beers. But again, I was saying, like, I don't, people are like, oh, we should have got a table and it should, like, my wife's like, it wasn't very organized. I'm like, yeah, but all these people go under, like, Beloved Chatter was there, but like, I mean, I don't know his real name.
Beloved Chatter carried Bob away. from the reports on Twitter.
Oh,
and from the
yeah.
show.
He carried you away like officer and a gentleman. You were in his arms, and he just walked you out.
we kissed and we got married.
Yeah. But Bob took the hat off of Beloved Chatter's head and put it on his head, and they made out, and that was the end.
Everybody started clapping.
Even his wife's like, maybe you should organize this a little better. Like, have a place where they can all sit down. No, I just want him to come and give me money. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
picked him up, and Bob's feet were still going.
Oh really?
And he carried him
that's
away.
what happened. Jesus Christ, these guys are unbelievable.
Beloved Chatter's bigger than Bob.
Yeah,
he's taller. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Like even when I put out the thing, like the first thing I did after, basically Bob had been detained or whatever, neutralized. I checked.
Neutralized. Bob was detained and neutralized. What are you, the Hulk? What the fuck is going on over there? Yeah, at one point, Bob just jumped and blasted out of the roof of the casino. He jumped about 300 feet. It was
Oh,
crazy.
no, security put on glasses and took the little thing and went, you won't remember any of this.
Yeah, I don't remember a thing. Neutral. Bob was powered down by security.
Take his copper. Take his copper.
Yeah, they sell Bob for scrap metal.
Take his copper. Oh my God. Erica gifted one. Thank you, Erica.
Of me.
Percy gifted one. Thank you,
Susanna
Percy.
wasn't going to you.
This looks like victim testimony. Hashtag FKB. Bob left KB for dead, right? 300 terrified, horrified witnesses, right? You look like the last shit I took, Heavy. Thank you, Vexing Code. That's one of my favorite lines. You look like the last shit I took. Bob Lieberman. What do you know? This guy never gifts. Thank you. I'll suck your dick. I mean, it's a way of saying thank you. John's fighting stance looked like Jerry from the Facts of
my
Life.
God.
What a pull. Jerry from the Facts of Life. Carlos tries to act like he's all above it all. He's above it all. He's a weasel. He's a weird dude, man. A weird dude. Everybody in here. Listen, you don't make friends in this Dabbleverse. The friends you have in this Dabbleverse are the ones you came in this motherfucker with, and that's it. And hopefully you hold on to those. Adam Coles, $1.99. Thank you. Nobody trusts you, KB. The guy burns every bridge, hates people, and when it comes to pay, jealous yet too lazy to work on his own show's content or lack of content. He thinks he is the victim. Everybody does.
Yeah.
7 Large was saving this for Rico, but 2 of my friends were approached to go up and pretend they recognized Stuttering John for $200 Friday night.
Oh.
Wow. Was it John offering the money? Hey, just come up in 10 minutes and act like you know me.
I'm not really going to pay you, but act like I did.
Wow. Just a childish misunderstanding. KB asked Bob to climb the rails. Bob's drink slipped, and then he asked for a broom to clean, and it was led to the supplies. Yeah. Thank you. Proud veteran right here, our buddy Wes. Thank you, buddy. Shout out to all the vets out there. Appreciate you guys. That's for you. Carlos Danger agreed. Thank you. Hey, even Carlos agrees. He's a weirdo. KB and Stuttering John are starting a new network, Delusions of Slander. Wow. That's a catchy name. And Bob Lieberman gifted another. There's the Hulk that showed up in Atlantic City. I mean, Jesus Christ. And it's just the beginning. You know, the spins, more and more spins are coming. Believe you me. But what are you going to do? Oh, we have this. I love that everybody's doing a recap of what happened. So this is Chad talking about what happened. Let's check this out. Shout out to My Lost Interest. Go to his YouTube, subscribe, follow, love, support. Thank you.
So we wrap it up, and We're all hanging out, and it was a good hang, good people. The Win by 2 guy was there, John.
Oh, so the Win by 2 guy went to the comedy show. Guess what he didn't do at this show? Film. He didn't even try. Guess who learned?
Beloved chatter. And we're all having a nice time. Keanu and I were having a great conversation. It was a great.
Oh, this is hilarious. KB. Chad had a nicer room than Kevin. Very true. Very true, KB.
Wow, how does KB know?
It was a great.
Look at it.
We just showed it.
Yeah.
Fucking creep.
Stop thinking of donuts and fucking pay attention.
Thinking about that donut hole.
Night. Despite of the technical problems, and it was fine. It was perfect. It was perfect for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do a Dabbleverse thing, it was perfect. The camaraderie was the best. Everyone was getting along. Stuttering John. Oh, John's yelling out "School" during the sets. It was pretty fun. It was a good memory, and it was great.
He's like a drunk chick at a comedy show. He can only have the attention off of him for so long, so he has to start yelling out shit during the show.
Why didn't he go on stage? Why didn't he go up? He didn't do a
That's
set.
what I'm saying. Why not go up?
Yeah.
Great. From dinner to the show, I had a blast. We show up to the Brigada like around 11:30 or so, and we go to our rooms and drop off stuff. And everyone's, beloved chatter, and everybody said, we're going to meet in the center bar. We're like, where's everybody at? They're like, oh, over in the corner is John and Kevin. And I was like, cool. And T.O. Hank. So we come over, and I haven't seen Kevin Brennan in, 3.5 years? So Tony goes up, shakes Kevin's hand, shakes everybody's hand. I go up to Kevin, I go, hey, what's up, man? And I put out my hand, and he just looks at it, and he has no intentions on shaking my hand. So I put my hand down. He's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Come on, dude. You know why I'm here." He's like, "How'd your show go?" And I go, "It was a shit show, but it was fun." And then the 2 guys that were at the show, they're like, "Oh, we had a blast. It was fine." And then Gina goes, "Did you see Patrick's back? He has a humpback, right? It's a humpback. It's a humpback." I go, "Yeah, he's built really bad. He's built like Grimace from McDonald's." And he's like, "Where is he? Where is that fat fuck? Why isn't he down here talking shit?" And then somebody's like, "Oh, he's upstairs doing a podcast with Tukey." And they're like, "Why is he doing a podcast right now when we're all here?"
Because nothing's organized. At least he's fucking organized. He's like, I'll do a show from this time to this. What's he supposed to do? Just camp out at a fucking bar all day? Wait for you guys to stroll in whenever the fuck you want?
Somebody's like, "Oh, they're reviewing your show. They taped it." I'm like, "Yeah, they're fucking losers. Just a fucking loser."
Like Vinny Heddick says, he's Grimace from McDonald's as opposed to Grimace from Burger King.
But then again, that's Patrick. The second time he avoided me. The second time. First time was at lunch, and now he knows the show's over. We're all downstairs, and it's so convenient.
But I saw tweets from Melton that that somebody was trying to get them together, and Chad refused to meet with Melton. I think it was Carl's sister-in-law. They hung out with Chad, and they were like, "We're going to see Patrick," and he's like, "I don't want to see him," or something like that. I don't know.
To go upstairs and grift.
Everybody's running from everybody. You're sweeping up. Everybody's doing something different.
I thought it was closing time. What do I know?
Yeah, then Levy throws a drink. Then he yells "last call" and starts wiping down the countertops. I don't understand.
Yeah. They actually made the head of the Borgata go, maybe we should rethink this casino business. Is it worth it?
What the fuck convention is in town this weekend?
Apparently, we didn't have to go home, but we couldn't stay there.
It really is. Really is. This is high school girl. You ain't kidding, Patty. This is fucking retarded.
Upstairs and do a podcast. So he's a bitch. I know you guys are like, Onion Army. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. No way around it. No way around it. He can spin it, lie like he does, but you're a bitch. You know it. So he's up there with the puppet. Why didn't you tell any new jokes? Why would I when I know you're taping? Why would I do that? Why would I burn my material when I know you're taping? So we're sitting there. We're having a good time talking. Kevin's being funny. He's talking shit.
Brings up a
taking
good point.
photos of everybody on his Twitter.
Next shows we're doing, I'm doing Rodney's old material. I'm just gonna do other people's shit. Maybe my big break will happen if I just use other people's material. Maybe that's what I'm missing.
And then so then he gets up. He goes. He just goes. He's like, I gotta go get my chips. They're like, where's your chips? They're at the table. He left his chips at the table. John's like, why would you do that? Why would you leave your chips at the table? That's somebody could take those chips.
I'll go get them.
He disappears. And we're all hanging out, just talking, shooting the shit, drinking. And then I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm starting to get hungry now because people are buying drinks, and I'm like, I'm getting hungry. So I go to the little downstairs. They have all these like little restaurants. I'm glad I went there because everything was closing. So I got some food, and I got some food to go.
Cool story.
I mean, does Bob show up in this story at any point? Because that's what I'm waiting for. I didn't know we were getting a
there
recap
before.
of lunch.
We were talking before.
Oh,
We were
okay.
hanging out.
We go back to the center bar.
Uh-oh, so you were talking to Chad and AC. Well, when Kevin finds out about that, he's not going to pay. Oh, wait, that already happened. Yeah. Amazing. A year ago, he basically got rid of you for having a phone conversation with the guy that is now part of the Atlantic City weekend a year later. Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Very
Hang out
rational.
a little bit more, then go back to the room. I was coming back with the food. And as I'm coming back, Bob Levy and Gina are being escorted out of the casino by security.
I believe that's called a power couple. Thank you. Hey, at least they're doing stuff together as a couple. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
As Bob was walking her out with security and his broom, he looks at her and he goes, I told you I'd take you places and we'd have fun, didn't I?
I was taking my food back to my room, and I saw Bob Gina getting thrown out of the casino.
Because Bob had a broom, Gina had a dustpan. They were looking to hurt some people.
We cleaned up in Atlantic City.
Somebody goes, get me the cleaner, like a relief pitcher. They go, call the cleaner.
And Bob goes, they're throwing us out. I go, what?
Can you imagine you're walking down, you just ate, you're drunk, and then you see Bob and Gina. He's like, hey, they're throwing us out. Have a good night.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? They're like, they're throwing us out of the casino. And I go, why? And the security are like, they're pushing them along. And
they never touched me. They never touched
I go, you can't throw Bob out. He's a celebrity. He's a celebrity. And Gina's laughing and Bob's laughing. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, I had no clue.
In all fairness, Chad, he was laughing because security was holding him and tickling him on the way out. Bob was in a baby Bjorn attached to the front of the security guard.
I was in a pampoosh.
They had me in a wheelchair, fucking taped to it.
Yeah, then Shuli showed up and started pushing Bob. He had a flashback to his old job.
I was like, all right, whatever. That's fucking weird that I ran into him. And I get to the center bar. Everyone's like, dude, did you see what happened? You see what happened? You see what happened? And I'm like, what? What happened?
So wait, so Chad sees you two being kicked out, you being picked up and physically escorted out, doesn't ask what happened, shows up at the bar and they go, did you see what happened? He goes, no, what happened? Because I was just talking to Bob and Gina as they were being held up in the air and carried out.
But what happened? They're like, fucking Bob and Kevin got in a fight. I go, what? Like a fist fight? He's like, no, we were. Bob was trying to go after him. He threw a drink at him. He was throwing things at him. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Where's Kevin? They're like, we don't know. He left. He left before security came.
Then they found him hiding behind a washer and dryer like a scared kitten.
I was cowering.
All there was security there.
That's it. There was more security than anybody in that bar.
And then somebody's like, Bob Levy's banned for life from the Borgata. I go, what? They gave him a card. He's banned for
They
life.
didn't give me a card.
No, it's like American Express Black Card. You show this and we won't let you in anywhere.
I'm telling you, man, Hallmark has cards for everything.
And they really do.
By tomorrow, I slam dunk a baby.
Right. He lit a Tibetan monk on fire on the way out. I don't know what that was about. He's protesting something. I walk by him and Bob's just screaming Allah Akbar as they're throwing him out.
I heard he had a plane in the parking lot.
Yeah, I love the eyewitness accounts just get crazier and crazier. Skinned him alive at the B bar in front of everybody. Then Bob rips out his spine and screams like Predator standing on top of the bar. Wild.
Are you serious? They're like, yeah, if you ever
Hey, this story ended up like, you want a mic sway? I go, what? Bob's banned for life. I go, what? I gotta go back and listen to that.
break at him and throwing things at him, I'm like, what? What happened? You see what happened? You see what happened? And I'm like, what? What happened? What happened? They're like, fucking Bob and Kevin got in a fight. I go, what?
There we go, Dabbles. We need a new song. We need a new song, Atlantic City song.
This fight? He's like, no, we were. Bob was trying to go after him. He threw a drink at him. He was throwing things at him. I'm like, what? What's Kevin? Like, we don't know. He left. He left.
All I hear is the Mike song now. That's all I hear. Mike's way song.
Oh. The security came, and I was like, holy shit! And then somebody's like, Bob Levy's banned for life from the Borgata. I go, what? They gave him a card. He's banned for life. You go, are you serious? They're like, yeah, if he ever comes back, they're going to arrest him. I go, what the fuck?
What's going on here? Why is one eye closed and this one's open?
Holy shit.
Oh, it was just a reflection.
I was like, this is crazy. I missed it because I had to go get food.
So stupid me. Stupid me. I had to put fuel in my body.
Chad looks like he's wearing those Kumia glasses with the Chinese eyes on them.
Yeah.
And then Stuttering John's like, yeah, I broke it up.
Oh, yeah, boy. Throw that in.
I wish Chad had the video. He filmed me and John when John
having a conversation when you guys oops, sorry, buddy. When you ran into him at the Borgata, and Vince said, "Come on over, let's work this out," type of thing, right?
No, he said everyone's hanging out there.
Right. They invited you over in the hopes that you guys could squash the beef.
Yeah, but he had to. But it didn't film. He said, but it would have been hilarious.
Bob goes, "Did you get that video?" Chad goes, "What?" I'm like, "What? What? What video?"
But
there you go. Bob setting fire to a Tibetan monk at the Borgata. Story's just getting wilder and wilder.
I was just like, well, so I'm talking to a few people. I'm like, all right, this night's over. Kevin's gone. Bob's gone. John's fucking wasted. So I'm going back to the room. And he ended up going back to the room doing a podcast with Vince, the lawyer, anyway. And I'm back in the room, and I'm like on my Twitter, and I see the video. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. I mean, we've all seen the video, right? We've all seen the video. I mean, let's show it just for context.
Show it.
I mean, this is perfect. This video is perfect for what this world is. I mean, it's
The Borgata actually took away my Easy Pass too.
They did. You got to only cash though.
Yeah, tokens. You had those jersey tokens in the basket.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of fucking losers, all of us, just losers. I mean, I mean, it's just this is exactly what needed to happen. And I don't know if Kevin and Bob like realized that and they were playing it to the camera. But I mean, I know Bob. Bob's crazy. Bob's fucking nuts.
So guess what? You just answered your question.
I mean, Jim's told me stories throughout the years about Bob getting in fist fights.
Look at Bob. Bob crashed a plane in the Borgata into the towers. That's how out of control he was.
And Bob will go 0 to 100 in a second. He'll fight in 2 seconds.
Stop. And again with the age jokes. Enough.
0
to That's actually fun.
So he's in his 20s. This is from Kevin's Twitter. Let's get it bigger. Hit the like button.
You looking for me? You looking for me?
Let's do a drink.
Yeah, all I did was want to talk to him. You looking for me, you fucking bitch? That's all. I just wanted to have a word with him. I don't know what he got so upset about. Hey, bitch, you looking for me? And Bob is like, he's climbing people. He's climbing rails. He's
Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on.
Why don't you go down to meet him, Kev?
Yeah.
There was a ramp right there. He could have done it.
I don't want to lose your love. I love how Stuttering John says, I broke it up. I know we're fine. I know you're going to hate me in 2 weeks, but you didn't break up the fight, you fucking liar. I broke it up. That's what he told me.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Well, that's 2 more versions of what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Riz gifted 5. Let's go. I like how all these other shows are calling them Riles now. It's Reels. I don't give a fuck. This is where it was created, the fake account. That's where's the beef? Bob Levy came in like a wrecking ball. Uncle Jack, I walked up to Chad and asked where my catalytic converter was, and he laughed, and I introduced myself. He's actually pretty cool. He hung out at our table. I got no issues with Chad. All those clowns like to act tough because they watched Casino once. Bob is the only real gangster. Hashtag RoboBob. Hashtag Copper is real. FSJ, FKB, power couple.
I gotta get a Copper commercial.
You really do.
Yeah.
I haven't kicked people's ass in years, but thanks to Copper, I'm right back where I was. Chad was ordering salmon to go get. He came back from getting food without a black eye. First time for everything. He's learning. Thank you, Donna. Dang Lizard, let's hear about chicken. The chicken something Chad ate. Chicken something.
I think there's a picture in Discord of Bob being removed from the premises.
Don't show it. I was carried out.
No, I know, but I don't want other shows. You know, let me puppeteer you for a little bit, okay, Bob? Relax. I'm in control of you now. Let me operate you a little bit here. Jew fingers. You have the picture?
Yeah, it's right there in Discord.
I'll just keep staring at Bob Lieberman with
leave that up.
Restaurant.
Oh no! Look at oh no! This is what Chad saw. He's being carried.
Do I have a shit bag coming out of my pants?
I mean, it's a matter of time.
Just trying to get it fitted now.
Remember when that cop put his knee on your neck and you were like, I can't breathe?
Gifted one, Shuli Network. Bob Lieberman.
I love you, Bob.
MVP of today's show. I don't care what anybody said. Bob Lieberman with another one.
Good looking.
And one more Bobby Liebs. Let's go.
That's an oomper looper.
Oomper loomper. I love it. Copper sock batteries. Bob Conrad Levy. I dare you to pull off my copper socks. I dare you. Bob lives matter. I agree, Janet. I agree. You don't go to Atlantic City and treat a man like Bob Levy like that. He made his bones when you were growing up with cheerleaders. Love it. Love it. Well, I'm sure today will be another case of, them Kevin spinning it to whatever he needs to spin it to. And today John is traveling back.
Oh.
On Vince the Lawyer Airlines.
Yeah. Is he going to Florida?
I think he's going to Texas, then Iowa, then LA. So
how much do you think Vince is down from this weekend?
Probably to about 5'2".
I was gonna say 3'6".
Vince, where is his flight? Let us know how the flight goes back.
Yeah, let Bob know. I could give a fuck. Did anyone film Stuttering John licking KB after Bob threw a drink on him? Can you imagine?
Don't want to waste alcohol.
Come here, let me clean you. John isn't allowed here in Texas. I hear you. I hear you. We saw there was a story you guys.
Let's see.
You wanted me.
I guess go to that. There's really something funny with that video that's in there with Mariah Carey.
I saw that. That's fake. That's got to be fake.
You think so?
Yeah, you're gonna put. Okay, let me grab it. You're right. Let's
do the
at least-
commercial.
Oh yeah. Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. They have returned, a loyal sponsor to the Shuli Network. PrizePicks.com, America's #1 DFS daily fantasy sports app. It's really cool. It's a whole new spin on fantasy. You're not picking players, team defenses, all that shit. You're picking stats. You have options of whether or not players will get X amount of touchdowns, 3-pointers, whatever sport it may be, and you're just picking projected stats. You can bundle it up with other sporting events going on. So you don't have to just do football or basketball or hockey or whatever. Are you a betting man? Thank you, Gina Bobina. So check out our loyal sponsor, prizepicks.com/Rico. If you sign up now, they will match your deposit, your first deposit, for up to $100. Money goes in quick, money comes out quick. But there's no delays, no fucking wait 2 weeks to get your payment. They got you. So go see why everybody's on here, using prizepicks.com and use the promo code RICO for your first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks. They're the man. Go support them. Thank you. Okay, so here's the Mariah Carey Stevie Wonder video. Now, do you know the backstory of this? Is this an award show? I think Mike isn't even a real color. They say Mike isn't even a real color now. People refuse to.
It's my color. It's real to me. Damn it.
That motherfucker ain't real. That motherfucker back there ain't real.
I don't care what you say. Okay, so what were you saying, Anthony? I'm sorry, pal.
So yeah, I think it wasn't awards. It was an awkward moment where she tries to hand the mic to Mariah Carey. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I think it was some sort of award ceremony because it looks like she is receiving an award, and she walked up with him.
In case you're just tuning in, and this is Stevie Wonder. This is Mariah Carey. All right, everybody know the player.
Which one is Mariah Carey?
Don't worry about it. All right, go draw a dick on your face and come back, please, will you? Have some.
Anthony, could you pose
professional? All right, here we go.
Yeah, I will pose. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Get the fuck out of here.
I can't. This has got to be for a movie or a sketch or something. This cannot be real.
Why would they make him get the mic for her anyway?
It's insane. And why aren't these people closer? Because he could grab anything. The guy can't see a fucking thing.
Well, the thing, how did he know the mic was there? That's another thing.
There has been a rumor for a long time
that he's been lying. Yeah,
that he's been lying.
Right.
Remember?
Well, he ain't doing a very good job of seeing.
You remember the SNL commercial for the Canon camera? This is a classic one.
Right. Yeah.
And Canon used to do the commercial. Anyone can use it. So easy. And it's just pictures of him on a tennis court, I think, with either Joe Piscopo or anybody. And he's just taking it's the ball, the fence, the fucking net, like nothing.
Round.
Oh, that was another commercial last night I remember seeing. Did you guys see this one with the blind guy? They have the phone now that talks. You gotta love us because we're like, we can't fix your vision, but we figured out how you can take a selfie with your blind ass. That was
I actually thought that basically he was going to get like eye surgery at the end.
No, it's just a talking app that tells you your face is in the screen now. Push the button to take the picture. What good is a selfie when you can't see it afterwards? You go post it on Twitter.
I can't even remark about what just happened. Does anybody realize that this is Stevie Wonder?
Stevie's like, shit, I'm still on stage.
But she wasn't paying attention at all, and he just left her hanging. I think that's what's right.
She is on another planet. It's called Planet Mariah. She only gives this. I will never forget the episode of MTV's Cribs where she's walking around showing her penthouse apartment that has a salon in it. So she gets her hair and makeup done there in a salon. And she's showing this huge fish tank. And she goes, yeah, these fish are nocturnal, and that's not the schedule that I'm on. So we're gonna exchange these fish for other. I go, get the fuck out of here.
These fish are taking too many coffee breaks.
Can you imagine being so rich? You go, these fish don't go to sleep when I go to sleep. Right. So they're I'm gonna flush them all down the fucking toilet. Wow.
Oh my God. He's already got the picture in there. What the?
If you could wrap up Atlantic City in one picture, this is it right here. She was joking, Shuli? I don't think she was.
I don't think you can joke like that.
She's a level of rich that she's actually pretty funny. That's what they all say about Mariah. They go, wow, you talk about it. Laugh a minute. What a sense of humor on her. That's how she got discovered first. Was her sense of humor.
She did 10 minutes on a cum squeegee.
Why in the name of Perry Levy would Stevie Wonder walk around pretending to be blind his entire life?
Perry!
Hey man, I didn't start the goddamn.
No, but have you seen him without the glasses? He's blind.
Oh, you have? Where have you seen it? Was he at Jim's party?
For a while.
He might have been blind. He drew a dick on his face with white out. They
drew dicks on his face while he was awake.
There was a while where he wasn't wearing glasses.
I just picture everybody at Florentine's party standing over him going, is he asleep? Is he asleep? Like,
Stevie, I don't know. Stevie.
You ever know somebody that sleeps with their eyes open? It'll it'll rock your world, dude. It's frightening.
Oh yeah.
It's scary. I don't care what anybody says.
I had a roommate in college who would sit up in the middle of the night and just look at you and start talking.
That's fucked
he was
up.
Totally asleep, and then
like the Undertaker, he would just pop up.
Pop up. Right.
Oh my God! I would shove him down and run out of the room if he ever did that. Oh my God! Matthew
then had to jerk him off to put him back to sleep.
Well, it's funny because I was up jerking off, and I'm like, I got to do this guy too.
We're not scuba diving. We don't need to be on the buddy system over here. Jesus Christ!
I have to go to the chiropractor.
Okay, yeah, we're wrapping up. Even if he's blind, he'd still be able to sense that she was in front of him. Looks fake. That's what I'm saying, Bob. I agree.
Yeah, there is a pic of him without glasses in Discord.
Frog, pull up video of Stevie catching a falling mic. Get the fuck out of here. If there is video.
No, there's no way.
Well, you've never seen Daredevil? Their other senses are enhanced.
Come on.
Yeah,
so Stevie Wonder's going to be in the Marvel movies now?
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Yeah, but those
Oh, wow, yeah.
Marilyn Manson had the same contacts. I'll be honest.
Wow, that's crazy.
Take it from me.
Yeah.
Take it from me. It's a bit. Can you imagine the longest prank ever, the longest con ever?
Got you, motherfuckers.
Well,
I
listen,
just want
if you're an okay piano player, if you're an average piano player, make yourself blind. You're an awesome piano player at that point.
We should all wear sunglasses tomorrow and just be like,
really good.
welcome to the
podcast.
show, guys. Thanks for joining us. We hope you're ready for some. Huh? Oh, turn the other way. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, guys. I say we do it.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey, Discount. What's
what
up?
happened?
This marker won't come off.
Oh no!
Damn it.
I just noticed that. My apologies. All right, we'll do the tunnel Jew story tomorrow. Something tells me it'll still be in the news, and we'll tackle that beast tomorrow. We will be back at 4 today for a live Uncle Rico show, and then tomorrow after BS, 3 p.m. we'll be behind the paywall doing a little paywall action.
Behind my
for you.
paywall.
And then at 4 we'll be on the other side of the wall. So again, if you don't have a membership, get one. What do you got to lose? It's $5. You get access to the Discord, the archives. $10 if you want access to everything. There's a couple hulas back there if you want. It'll cost you a dime. Or hopefully you got gifted one today. Thank you to everybody who donated, who gifted memberships, support the network, support us. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shout out to all the veterans. Shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to all the long dogs out there. And yeah. And that's, Bob, you got some plugs? We'll wrap it up.
Well, February 14th, Valentine's Day, I'll be at the Laughing Fox, Magnolia, New Jersey. February 15th at Tropicana in Atlantic City. At 8 p.m. I'm allowed that one. acjokes.com.
We'll see.
February 24th, Eminence Theater, Eminence, PA, eminencetheater.com. Saturday, March 16th, The Laughing Stock Comedy Club, Grantville, PA, laughingstockcc.com. Friday, March 28th, Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club, Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Come and see us, unclevinny'scomedyclub.com. Saturday, March 30th, Governor's, Long Island, at Levittown. Come and see us there. Join the Levyverse and on YouTube. And Perry Carvel Live starts tonight at 7 again. So
He has returned.
the GOAT is back.
I just want to say, too, before we leave, the BSShowLive.com site is down for maintenance right now. So if you want to get your tickets to Emmaus, go to EmmausTheater.com.
Thank you.
EmmausTheater.com for tickets, you know.
Yes. Off to the chiropractor. Cha-cha.
All right, everybody.
Right.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Shout out to the boys in the back. There's a couple more chats we almost missed. Cheers to Bob for not picking on the midget. John, he's so teeny tiny. Team TSN, Team Levy, FSJ, FKB, AWOL in the house. Thank you for the 20. Appreciate it, buddy. And we started with Bob Lieberman.
Yeah.
We're ending with Bob Lieberman.
Dumb fuck.
Thank you, Angel. We love you guys. We'll see you at 4
See you
o'clock.
later. Love you so.
Mariah Lee.
Time to get out of bed.
Warner Von Braun.
Time to wake up.
That's some wet ass pussy.
Gotta get out.
I don't care. Ooh. Never. You should be paying me, this guy. Guy's eating mashed potatoes and artichokes like a king every night because of me. Joe Corson, right? How about I knock your fucking teeth out?
Bitch, go.
Mortadella, drunk, right?
Does it sound gay when I vape?
Get up.
See you at 4 Tower, Bobby Lieberman. Best pictures in the Tower. Gangster, right?
What?